let me address the point of why we choose the narratives we do to look at this in a negative context. The narratives we're using and we're looking at, and the stories that we're telling ourselves about women being, still the underdogs and not treated fairly and all the rest of it. We have to look at the bigger picture here. We have to look at the story from different sides, because I don't believe that that we are, as a gender, if I look at women as a gender, I don't believe that we are being mistreated in the way that the media or the way in which stories or are being told. I think that we have to take some ownership now in every diverse group of how we can utilize this opportunity for growth, rather than to tell the story to curry favor or sympathy to be able to have a door opened for us. We have to open that door. And I think the empowerment piece is especially important. What I'm seeing is that, the market has calmed down. There isn't this kind of crazy, I want more money situation going on for doing, a sort of an entry-level job. That's calmed down. I think there's still that lack of education and awareness of what roles are out there in the IT channel. An IT channel generally, what the hell is that? Most people wouldn't know that. Most kids don't know that, leaving colleges or universities. That's something that I'm looking to address with a group of people that I can talk about in months to come. And so it is about still making sure that we are doing our best as employers and not just sitting there and telling the story of it's hard because this is happening outside of my control. No, you have the control to change things, which is why I want to encourage more people into it, because why wouldn't you look at skill sets and core competencies? If it's broken and not working for you, you have the control and ability to change that. So do it. Don't sit and moan about it or tell the story that happens to suit the fact that you're sat there doing nothing, because that's not going to work for anyone. I'd love to expand more internationally, and I keep getting told to put my seatbelt on by various people on the board. However, I do believe that we have to get what we're doing right before we start to move on. There is no point in just land grabbing, and I've always said this for the sake of it, just because egotistically it looks fantastic, and aren't we an amazing multi-European or multi-continent company rather. But I do think that if we can get it right in the areas that we operate now, and especially across Europe, then we've got more of a chance of getting that blueprint to work in other areas when we do start to move outside of Europe, maybe the US, maybe other areas.